Hey, what's happening? This is Oscar Z, and today's date. Oh shit, it's already on the screen. August 4th, 2016, 10:55 a.m. Well, it's time to catch up, man. Hold on, I don't have a tripod. But I'm at my humble abode in Yuma, Arizona. It's about 100 in here. I'm sort of getting used to the heat though. But you know what though? It's good though because it forces you to drink fucking water. I know, it's like, this is like watered down tea. Okay, it's not a special, because what I do is that I freeze up half of the gallon and then put water in here so I could have cool water every day, because yes, I had to drink warm, or something. Not really hot water, but like 100+ degree of water. Especially if I'm out all day. Well, first and foremost, I made it through the month, man. I made it till August. Man, July was kind of rough. It was rough, and at the end it was rough. And I admit, it was like I had to take a small pawn loan. So I had to pawn this camera, my TI-83 calculator, and my iPod for a loan of $40. Well, it was a life and death deal. I needed water, and in the beginning I wasn't really keeping track of my money, and so there was a lot of nickel and dime deals. Like my new ID, I had to pay $20 for that. I had to pay the deposit. Then I also made some, looking back at some not so smart, like a $16, Church's chicken bucket of with extra biscuits. That was my celebratory meal once I got this place. So and also I was buying a lot of the gallons of water for like 89 cents per gallon versus going to the vending water machine station. There's a couple of, there's quite a few of them around, which is for 50 cents you get 5 gallons of water. So now I'm doing that. So I'm being more cautious. I'm being more wise, and plus I wanted to pay off Mom, which I did. It's in the mail. Hopefully she'll get it today. That's another thing I wanted to say. It's like, I don't know. It was. Well, this loan was a splurge. It was like a oneness weekend, for $400 for 2 days. Looking back, it was like, well, because they had a kirtan music on Friday, which was about $20, which Mom, paid for. But there was also a weekend involved, a Saturday and Sunday, which, it was like at that time, I was like, yeah, man, I want to go. I was like, I don't care how much it costs. It's like when you're in that heat of the moment of that high, and it was like, looking back, was it really worth it, or was it worth being in more debt, basically, with Mom? And this was about like daggone 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. It was like, and I'm still, paying the price on that, and that was $415. $415. I just said, yeah, Mom, please, I was like, I'll pay you back. But when you're in that moment, I guess, of not caring what the price is, it's like, dude, what was I thinking? I was like, you know what? I'll think I'll hold off on paying $415 on daggone, for 16 hours. Like, it's like it was not all Saturday and all Sunday night. No, it was. But at the same time, yes, I did have a good time, So there's a gray area, but hey, that's how you will become wise. And also I've been, so the first month, man, I was at the 20th, July 20th, I was like, dude, I got about like $10 left. And I was counting on and I'm drinking about 2+ gallons of water a day. So that's about like $2 a day. So in 5 days, I'll be out of water. And I must admit, I've been smoking, and the cigarettes are like $9.53 a pack. Yeah. So that was a reality check right there. I think, you know what, for $9.53 for a pack of smokes, and not really paying attention of like how much money that you're gonna need for you to survive the month. Basically, well, I'm still eating eggs, tortillas, and water, and now I'm not drinking any more milk, no more Nescafe. Just I don't know. My body is telling me not to drink milk anymore. You know, because like I was buying whole milk, the real milk. You know, the real man milk. At the same time, I also wanted to go to my grandma's memorial, which is tomorrow. And so I was debating. I was like, man, I'm gonna, I'm gonna end up barely making August, because like I did want to pay my mom off, you know, and the tickets weren't that expensive, but it would be like an all-day deal. I would have to catch the Greyhound at the Phoenix. I don't know, it would, and I would get there at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something, some crazy hours. I was like, dude, you know, it was like, you know, I did want her to go, and so Mom, you know, sort of helped me out. I was like, man, this sounds like too much, you know, it was like, I'm just barely getting settled in. It was like I got some metal forks at Walmart. Walmart's cool, you know, it does help you. But the reason I say this is because like I was like using plastic, and like you know, and most of the prongs of the fork were broken. And so I was like, and what I usually do is go to the Goodwill or the Salvation Army, but they didn't have forks or spoons. It was like, so I went to Walmart, and they sell 4 metal, steel forks for 88 cents. I said, dude, 88 cents for 4 forks? That, that's cool. And the same thing with the spoons, because this month I'm really gonna turn up the volume, turn up the heat with my workouts. And after my workout, I'm going to be having a protein can of tuna right after my workout. And so basically, you need a can opener and a real spoon so you could dig into the tuna and eat it. It was like what I had was a cheap, plastic, already cracked in the middle spoon. I said, that shit ain't gonna work. So same deal, 4 spoons for 88 cents. And so now I'm kind of like on a lockdown right now, because I got them. It's already the 4th, and I'm already almost on E in the bank account, but I do have like a cash reserve, and plus I bought like a $35 10-day bus pass. That's another thing, you know. It's like, it was like, I want my fucking bike, you know. It was like, if I had my bike, I would be riding everywhere. But we'll see about that. You know, I was like, if I don't get a bike soon, I'll probably gonna have to buy one. I don't know about getting a car. I thought about it. We'll see. Right now, let's tone it down a little bit. You know, I was like, let's get settled in first. Let's get a vacuum first, you know. And let's get my laptop going on first, you know. So, and the table. So, you know, it's like I did write to Tom, you know, and I told him, you know, I'm very sorry I'm not going to be able to make it, you know, and that grandma was a special lady, and then I'm glad and honored to have her in my life. So I'm glad I got that done. You know, Zach, I got a feeling it was going to take like hours for me to write something. But I just told the truth, you know. I was like, Grandma was cool. You know, I think she was more cool with me than anyone else. But at the same time, I did. But if you're constantly 24/7, you know, with her, you know, it's like, within everybody, you know, it's like, you know, there's some, you know, it's like we needed our own space and our own, you know, time. But so that's going to be happening tomorrow in Illinois, and there's also going to be a party at the Three Bears on Saturday. So and obviously I won't be going to the memorial or the party. So I don't, you know, it's like I did want her to go, but at the same time I was like, man, you know, it's like I gotta look nice and neat and proper, and you know, it's like I'm probably gonna have to do a little, you know, get my beard cut, you know, and I don't know. So, but good news though, man. I know I lost some weight. Last time I weighed was probably about a couple days ago, and I was at a 335.8. At the gym. And so, or beforehand, I remember I was weighing myself at about 350 when I was at Mom's, you know, for about a month and a half. And so it was like, it would, you know, I'd just be hovering around 350, you know. But, yeah, so I am, you know, I'm noticing some differences, and also last night I went to check out another gym. Dude, this is sick. They have like all the cool group exercises, you know, it's more female friendly.